Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of this Paragon FX Group Lost Boys David Blood Bottle. So if you guys want to learn more about this piece, stick around.
Some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
So I guess it was a couple of years ago that I noticed this Paragon FX Group was putting out some pretty high quality movie replica props. And if you guys have watched the channel, you know that I am a Lost Boys fan, and I do own a couple of Lost Boys pieces over there. And actually this David's bottle I've been kind of on the hunt for a while. I did see a couple of nice replicas from some custom makers. I just didn't pull the trigger. And then once I learned that this Paragon FX Group was actually going to do a licensed version, and I knew they definitely do really high quality work. Of course, there's high quality prices that go with that high quality work. But I went ahead and held off, and a good deal popped up on one of these, so I went ahead and I jumped on it. So yeah, let's just go check it out and see what it looks like. Now this is just the outer shipping box, nothing special here. It does say number 56 out of 770. Now I think their edition size was supposed to be 750. I mean, my guess is they do make a few extra just in case of breakages and all that. So maybe that's where that 70 number came from, or maybe it's a typo, or maybe the edition size is bigger. So actually they have a big warning on here not to use a box cutter, but let's just use the tip here and it should be fine. It looks like it's encased with some foam-like material, which of course is good. This is a bottle, very breakable. And yeah, you can see the art box there. So it just kind of looks like some spilled blood or something. Let's go ahead and flip this upside down and get it out that way. So yeah, they got it totally enclosed in there, so that's good. Pretty good packing. I'd probably be pretty surprised if this arrived broken, unless they've got it not so great in here. So here is the back of the art box. They do have a picture of David there. You guys can pause it if you want to read that. Well, doesn't look too bad. I mean, honestly, I don't ever display art boxes, so I will never see this again. I do not notice any numbering on this art box. Alright, it looks like right on top they have a certificate. Let's go ahead. Take this out. Yeah, it says limited to 750 here. I mean, nothing too fancy with this. It's not in a frame or anything. So go ahead, take a look at that. Pause it again if you want to read it all. On the back, it just has the company logo. Would have been nice actually on the certificate. It just says limited to 750. It definitely would have been nice if it had my edition number on there, but it does not. So just so you guys can see, again, some more of that foam material on top. Then it looks like you got the bottle encased in there, and hopefully no issues. Oh yeah, it's pretty darn nice. So I'll take the camera off and we'll do a little more of a detailed review. But yeah, it does look to be of pretty good quality, which it should for the price. Just bring this up a little bit closer, but again, I'll go into a detailed review in a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the unboxing. They do have a cork here. Now, this did not come with blood, but I am going to actually, probably before I do the detail review, I'm going to fill it with some of this vegetable glycerin. I've used this in one of my other props. As far as I'm aware, this stuff never goes bad. It's a little bit thicker consistency of water, so it's actually kind of matches blood pretty well. So yeah, I'll use some probably red food dye. You can use a little bit of blue to darken it. Actually, I just watched the part in Lost Boys, and the blood actually looked a little too bright. It looks like they just used like fruit punch or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up, and we'll get to the detailed review. All right, I've got the fake blood added. Those suds will go away eventually, but I didn't want to delay shooting the rest of this video. So yeah, let's just kind of get into the details of this. I did go ahead and pop in my 4K Lost Boys movie, pause the scene, got a really good look at that bottle that we'll use for this comparison. But let's kind of start from the bottom up. Now, one thing I did notice on the real one, that this definitely comes out more. So you can definitely see that on the real bottle, whereas this one, they did not have it like that. I also noticed on the real one, I don't know if it had multiple jewels missing, but it looked like possibly this one was missing here. But for this particular bottle, they do have it going, no jewels missing all the way around. Now, I think these jewels here do look really close to what they had on the bottle, the actual one. And then as we move up to this middle section, now they do have this jewel missing, and you definitely see that in the screenshots. In fact, it also looks like on one of the screenshots that one of these bottom pieces are missing too, but they are all there. And I did a close-up of one of these jewels, and it does look like they're missing some of the fine detail. Like on this particular one, it almost looked like they had like a pin-size jewel, kind of like a pinhead size, kind of on the top there, and maybe a couple on each side. But you do not see it in this particular prop. I would also say it almost looks like the fine details on these things are a little bit more pronounced on the actual prop itself. But I think it looks pretty decent. And then the one thing I did definitely notice is they went more with a pearl colored. I mean, it's pretty much like a pearl that they put all the way around here. But in the actual prop, it's a more yellowish ivory color. So I'm not quite sure why they went that direction. It definitely looks more yellowish ivory on, at least on the 4K movie that I have. So that's a bit of a mess. And I think the rest of the prop looks pretty nice. Do like the little fancy metal rings that they got on top, and that looks like it kind of matches up with the movie. Of course, the bottle itself was well aged in the movie. Definitely super dirty, and I'll probably do a little bit of weathering myself. I mean, there was like even mud clumps or something going on top there. But ultimately, I just don't plan on cleaning it. So this thing will actually look better and better as the years go on. So let me go ahead and put this on the turntable, give my final thoughts, and yeah, you guys can check that out. All in all, I am very happy with this prop. I do like that this is all made by hammered metal. The jewels, I think, look decent quality. And for the price, I would have liked some of the things that I pointed out in the details that were kind of a little bit off. I do wish that it matched up, you know, a little closer to the movie. But all in all, it does look pretty darn close to the movie, and it's probably one of the best David Blood bottles that you'll ever find out there. And definitely happy to have it in my collection. And here it is in my small Lost Boys section. Give you guys a quick view of it.
How are those maggots? Maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots. How do they taste? Why don't you try some noodles? The worms.
Hey guys, I appreciate you watching another video. I'm a huge fan of home theater and these movie replica props. I'm going to put out a couple of videos each week in those areas. And if you're a huge fan like I am, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.